Rob here from Media. In this video, we're going to be looking at the price table element in Elementor, so stay tuned. At Media, we help companies to grow and thrive using the latest tools, tricks, and marketing techniques. From websites to online marketing, automated sales funnels, social media, and much more. We're always releasing new content on our YouTube channel, so make sure you click the like, subscribe, and notification button to make sure that you don't miss out. Just before we get going, I want to tell you about an exclusive offer we have on at the moment. We're giving away free access to our paid Hub platform to the first 50 people that click the link in the description. We're going to be putting this link in the description of all of our videos, so make sure that you get in there as quick as you can. Within Hub we have created over 100 training videos in 13 courses, including a course on how to build a website using Elementor. You'll also find recorded webinars and a host of other free content, so remember to click the link in the description. Let's get on with the video. Hello, welcome to this video. We are going to be talking about the price table element of Elementor. Before we begin then, I've got a page layout of Elementor full width. I've got one section here with one column in, and I've changed the background color of the section to blue. To get back to our elements then, we just need to click the grid here. The first thing we're going to do then is we're going to type in our search widget here, price table, and we're going to drag that tile into our column. So we're going to do this video a little bit different to other course videos. I'm going to fast forward the process of using this element just because it can take a little bit longer than other elements, and I still want you to have a good experience with this video. So we're going to speed run through it, and then at the end we're going to go through each part a little bit faster than we normally would. So in this video I am going to go through content and style. A lot of the advanced options have their own videos, so go and check those out. I'm going to go to content, and then I'm going to just go through this. I'm going to fast forward, and I will see you on the other side. Okay, so as you can see, I have now finished the price table, and now I'm just going to go through each part of the element and go through what I've done to change it. So in content, we've got header, pricing, features, footer, and ribbon. They can be broken down into these sections here, 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 and here. So header, we've got title and description. All you have to do is put in what you would like to put in. So this is normally the title of the package, and this would be a short description of maybe who it's best for, or maybe a basic feature inside it or something. There's also the heading tag, so you can select from H2 up to H6. I've gone with H3. Next we have pricing. So the first thing we have is currency symbol. There's a list there for you to choose from. I've gone pound sterling. You can change the price. You can change the currency format, whether you want dots or the default. You can turn on or off the sale price. If you turn it on, then there's just an original price to type in here. And then finally we've got the period. So you can change this for whatever you like. You can have monthly, daily, yearly, whatever you like. Then we've got features, and this works very similar to other elements in Elementor. All you have to do is add a new item. You can duplicate if you like, and you can delete using this X. And all you have to do is open up one of the items, fill in the text, and change the icon. If you click on the icon, you'll have the library, and you can search from this whole library here for an icon that suits your item. All you have to do is click insert when you've got one, and it appears in there. There's also the icon color. For now I've just left this blank, and by default it is the same color as my text, which is white. What you have to do then is do the same thing for each item on the list. You don't have to have an icon if you really don't want to. You can just click the bin and that will remove it. Next we have the footer, and in here we've got the button text and a link. So this link could go to a page that has more detail about the package, and then additional information which appears just under the button here, and that's normally a few extra details. So for example here I've put prices exclude VAT. Lastly in content we've got the ribbon, which is here in the top right. You can change the text of this. You can also decide whether you want to show it or not, and you've got the position, so left or right. Let's now go to style. And we're going to go through header, pricing, features, footer and ribbon again. This time all the settings are actually going to be very similar. It's setting colors, padding and choosing typography mostly. So you can see here in the header I've chosen a purple. There is a video that is all about the color picker tool. It's going to be something you're going to use quite a lot, so please go and check it out. We've then got padding. I've left as default. This is how it affects our header if we were to use it. Then we've got the title. The color I've gone for is white, and the typography I've chosen Amatic SC, size 2 rem, and I've gone for a weight that is bold. If I wanted to go back to defaults, I can click this arrow here and it will do that. I can then click the pen again and it restores it back to Amatic. There is also a video dedicated to this typography tool, so again you're going to use it a lot, so go and check that out. You can set default fonts in the theme settings, but we like to show you how each individual element and tool works in Elementor. Let's close this. We've got the subtitle then, and then the typography, and those are the same setting. It's choosing the color and it's choosing the font. On to pricing, and again we've got background color. As you can see, I've set it to green. We've got padding. I've put 4% padding around the price here. Again, color and typography. I've gone for Josephine Sands REM of 5, and I've left the other settings as default. Then we've got the currency symbol. You can choose the size, position and vertical position. The fractional part, so the 99, you can change the size again, and again you've got position here. We've also got original price, again color, typography and position. Then we've got the period, and we've gone for white again, typography of Amatic REM2 and bold, and the position below, but you can have beside if you like. Next in style we've got features. Again, background color green. I've left default padding. Color of the text is white. Typography Josephine Sands REM 1.5, weight 300. We've got alignment options here. We've got the width, so you can see how that affects our text and icons there. We can decide whether we want to show dividers or not. I've left them on, and of course if you have them on you'll have a couple of style options. For example, you've got solid, double, dotted lines if you like. Color, white, weight options, width as well, and the gaps between each item there. Next in style we've got the footer, and again similar options here. Background color again green. I've left default padding for now. Button size, I've gone medium. We've got normal and hover settings here. So in normal I've got white text, typography of Josephine Sands 1.2 rem, 300 weight, and a background color that is orange. Upon hovering over this button I've made it go purple, and an animation of grow. If I go back to normal, we can then see that I've put a border around our button, a solid border with a width of 5, white in color, and a border radius of 0. The border radius is how smooth or rounded the corners are. For now I've left the text padding as default, but if I was to click that you can see how that works. Lastly in footer then we've got the additional information, which is just here, and again color options, typography, and these are some default margin settings that Elementor have put in for us, and I'm going to leave them as they are because this looks quite tidy and uniform as it is. So finally for style then we've got the ribbon, which is in the top right here, which says bestseller. I've chosen a background color of orange. The distance is the max 50, but you can see how this affects the ribbon if I move this up and down. Then we've got the text color, which is white, and again typography. I've gone for Amatic SC 1.8 rem and bold. Finally we've got a box shadow, which I have turned on, and you can mess around with horizontal, vertical, blur and spread for this. Just have a play around. You can see how this affects your shadow, for example. If you're not happy with what you've done with this box shadow, you can click the default and that will turn it off. If you wanted to return back to having a shadow, you can turn it on and it will come back to the settings that you just left it on. That's it for style. Just one last note, I have actually gone into advanced, I've gone into border, and I've added a solid white border with a width of 5, and that's this border here that goes around the pricing table. That's just to go with the branding of really. A final note then, you're more than likely going to have maybe 3 packages or multiple packages at least. So what we can do here is we can go to the top left of this column, we can click duplicate, and we can do that again. And we can go through each price table here, changing what we need to, the price, the items, etc. We can probably leave just one ribbon on the best selling package or the package that you want to sell more. But go through the settings, have a play around, and that's really all there is to it when it comes to the pricing table. When you're happy, click the green update button, and we will see you in the next video.